Hello, Takeout fans. This week we're going to take a look at one of the strangest games on the Gameboy Advance. It's called Karnaaj Rally. You can't talk about this game without mentioning the box art. It's atrocious. It's definitely a nominee for worst cover art ever. Box art aside, another problem is the name, Karnaaj Rally. It's one of the worst names ever. It's super generic. They should have been able to come up with something better than this. But wait, they gave it a crazy spelling to mix it up a bit. Good God, I have no idea what they were thinking. Okay, so let's assume we got past the box art and actually decided to buy this game, which I'm sure few people have ever done. The game starts out with you choosing your save slot. It seems to have a picture of the guy who made the box art on the right, with his head all empty and full of space for new awful ideas. Then you get to choose your character. This is where all those awful ideas he was having went. These pictures are some of the worst art I have ever seen in a game sold at retail. Not one of them is cool looking. I don't really want to be any of them. But I guess if I have to choose, I'll go with the alien-looking guy with two mohawks. So finally we're past all of that, and now we're on to the menu. I thought the designers of the game made two very bold choices in this menu. First, they included a multiplayer option. I think that with that box art, it was pretty presumptuous of them to think that two people that knew each other at least well enough to play together would have bought this game. The second thing that struck me is that they included a credits section. Clearly someone was very proud of making this game. It seems strange, but I haven't even gotten to the game yet, so maybe it gets better. Alright, so I choose career mode and I'm off and running. A little lame dialogue with some more of those award-winning pictures, and we finally get to see the garage screen. I have a little bit of money, so I decide to see how I can upgrade my car. I go into the shop menu, and I see my car for the first time. I'm upgrading the Flintstone car. Awesome! Okay, so this game is getting a little bit better. Time to take this baby on the road. So the race starts, and I guess I should have upgraded my car, because I'm way slower than the other racers. But I noticed something immediately when driving. This game isn't half bad. Besides my car being a little bit slow, it controls well, and the graphics are pretty good. It's kinda semi-3D on a 2D plane. I ended up in second place. Not too bad, so I decided to keep playing. I upgrade my car's engine, and hit the track again. Alright. This time I know what I'm doing. There's no brake button, so you just have to let off the gas. You have landmines and rockets to take the other guys out, and you have turbo to make you go faster. So it's time to test out my new engine. Right away, I notice I'm not lagging behind anymore, and pretty soon I'm in first place and I never look back. I easily won the second race. From there on, I won a bunch of races, and I was pretty surprised to find that this game was really pretty decent. I was even having a little bit of fun while I was playing it. I decided not to show you a bunch more races because they're basically all the same. You basically follow the same pattern of race, upgrade, bet if you want to make some more money, and then race again, over and over. Not only that, but you race on the same tracks a lot. But that's not necessarily such a bad thing. It's a simple, fun game, and it reminds me a lot of a game I used to play as a kid on the PC called Death Rally. It really is almost exactly the same game, which is a good thing. In the end, I think it's kinda sad that this pretty decent game got saddled with that awful box art. Whoever drew that stuff should be fired. I'd like to see this game brought back with a stronger license like Speed Racer or something. Then maybe people would actually play it. If you ever do decide to play this game, it's pretty fun. All the game's biggest problems are aesthetic. Sometimes it's not best to judge a game by its cover. It's not the greatest game ever, and it's pretty shallow in terms of what you do, but it is a game that's way better than you might think at first glance. I'm sure you can find this game dirt cheap, and you could probably get a few hours of fun out of it. Who knows, maybe you'll really like it. If you're into games like RC Pro-Am or Super Off-Road, this might be a game you'd enjoy. It had similar control and similar gameplay. It's definitely worth giving a shot. You might be surprised how much you like it. Well, that's it for this week's show. If you want to see more episodes, both new and old, be sure to head over to videogametakeout.blogspot.com or just Google Video Game Takeout. If you have any questions, game suggestions, or viewer art, you can email me at videogametakeout@gmail.com. That wraps up this week's show. I hope you liked what you saw. See you next Monday, and until then, I'm Ben. Thanks for watching, and have a great week.